you judging me? So here's the thing. I have been wanting to make a YouTube channel or be like some sort of content creator for a while. I've attempted to do so, but I never kept up with it. I was never consistent. Um, Things were going on personally or professionally, and I think a lot of it has to do with like it's hard to do an online presence and to get so much attention, like in general. But I was obviously born differently, so that adds another layer of like attention, negative attention that can be really overwhelming. So let me introduce myself. My name is Tori. I was like a teenager when I first started sharing online about myself and my medical condition, my facial disfigurement. I was born with it. It's called lymphatic malformations. I'll make more videos about it. Where I really found like my niche was TikTok. I started in 2020. Or maybe the end of 2019. Pandemic was happening and there was nothing else to do. I just started making videos. I never thought of social media being like a job. I didn't know until I had a TikTok that people like did it as a job. Honestly, I don't think I like thought of it like that. I just like liked doing it and I enjoyed like being creative and sharing stuff. I have a good sense of humor and always make my friends laugh. So that's something I really played with. So on TikTok, I would do like dancing videos or makeup videos or funny content, like being relatable, sharing about my medical condition, and the struggles with that, and just how I'm treated and viewed by other people. Just spreading awareness. My whole like brand, I really enjoyed that it was just me and it was just me being who I was and having fun with my friends, or just myself in my videos and just being like funny and having a good time and doing the dances everyone was doing. It was just really enjoyable for me. It was also really good coping skill at times because I struggled with my mental health a lot and like sharing about it helps and connecting with others helps. So I just took a few breaks here and there throughout the years because it just not only did it get a little bit overwhelming the amount of views I got and like followers I got. I reached over 200,000 followers on TikTok. I got some brand deals. I made not much money, but like a little under $1,000 probably in total. Um, just from like posting and the brand deals and stuff. But it's, like if I really kept going with it, I feel like I could have gotten like pretty like famous. So that was super overwhelming to me, and I didn't think I could handle it. I also like went through a lot of personal things in my life at the time, and I just felt like it wasn't the right time. I was on a really like focused healing journey, like mentally, physically, all that. Um, so that was my first priority. And this is my cat Donnie, by the way. So the summer of 2020, I got pretty popular and was going viral a lot, but I ended up going back to school to get my master's in counseling. So I took a break off TikTok. I went private and stuff. I didn't post uh, pretty much almost the whole time I was in grad school. But then I had surgeries at the end of 2021 and 2022, the beginning of that year. So I took a break from grad school as well. I started going back on TikTok, did more content, got a lot more followers from that as well. Um, and then, uh, and then once I like felt like I was ready to go back and finish my master's, I did that at the end of 2023. I reapplied, and then I just finished my first semester, and I had my next semester, and then I should get my master's this spring. I'm on winter break right now, so after I finish my spring semester, I'll get my master's. All goes well, and I'll have my master's degree in counseling psychology. I have a lot of I feel like desires, for what I want my future to look like, or my plans, or just things like bucket list things I want to do with my life. And, I feel like because I'm a writer and because I have like a personality for it, um, social media is something that I want to kind of dive back into. I've like always been kind of this way. Um, I feel like I could really use it to my advantage. One of my like top goals in life is to publish books, publish memoirs about myself, publish poetry collections I've been working on. Um, I'm like be a motivational speaker, and I feel like this is like such a good starting point. And I think I don't know, I think that a lot of things I've been through in my life and have learned along the way can really like be shared and be of use and of good resource to people. And now that I have an education to kind of back up my experiences in a more like knowledge based way, um, I feel like there's a lot of strengths in that. And I don't know everything, but like I know what I know, and I know what I've been through, and I've met so many people along the way that have taught me so much about life and relationships and like, just stuff. And I feel like I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm so lost. And I think that's a good place to start here because it's like we're all navigating this together. I also want to travel. Travel is something that's very important to me. I went on a few solo vacations this past year, and it was just, I'm so happy I did that. It was like really nice to be able to like go and do something by myself, just explore and not feel like I needed somebody else or other people to go with to feel like secure on my own. I just feel like I've always had this like creative bug that's like itching to come out, and it just maybe it just never was the right time to like execute it properly, maybe, or like, I don't know, but I'm gonna try it out again. I want to be a counselor, and that's also something that's hard for me to like reason with myself, and also why I've like taken a step back from social media when I'm in school is because like how can I be a counselor and be like a social media presence at the same time? And like I've seen people do it, but like I as a social media personality, I want to show my full personality. I don't want to like be a counselor on social media. I want to be me on social media. So I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna look. I also just feel like in this like state of the world with the economy and like financial crisis and housing crisis and price gouging at corporations, like it's just so hard to like live. And I've had to work multiple jobs for years now because it's just not affordable, it's not sustainable. So it's hard. It's hard these days finding a career that is enjoyable, that you're not gonna burn out, that, I don't really think I know anybody my age or younger that is able to afford their life off of one job. Um, and if they can, it's because they have a partner and they're like living life with a partner, um, which is not me. So, yeah, and like that's the thing too, right? Like with my life, I'm not gonna sit around and just wait. I'm single right now. I don't have kids. If I want to go travel or if I want to do this, do that, move, all I have is her, my cat, Bonnie, my baby angel, my daughter. Um, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. I Nobody's stopping me, and I'm not gonna let like not having friends to travel with, or not having a person to travel with, like or whatever. Anyone like holding me back either. Um, I just want to like live my life, as if, like, what if I don't find someone for another like 5 years? So, am I gonna like just wait around and like be scared to like do anything or take risks or really like plan my life how I want to plan it? Because at the end of the day, like, I do believe in God, I do believe in divine timing, I believe in like law of attraction type stuff, and like, I don't know, a lot of stuff. Like, I'm pretty spiritual, and I feel like if I'm moving on my path that you know is right for me, that and I'm being called to certain like passions, then I'm gonna attract my people. Like when I'm doing that, I'm not gonna attract my people by staying isolated or staying scared or stuck. And that's kind of how I felt the past few like months to maybe this whole year. This whole year I kind of just felt like stagnant, and isolated. I think too, like, because I'd been on such a healing path, like I definitely needed the time alone, or like the space to like regroup and readjust and like focus on like genuine people who are actually supportive of me in my life, and like what I really want to see out of life, and not what the timeline of being a 28-year-old woman in New Jersey, that's where I'm from, looks like, or not what my family wants for me, or not what my friends are doing. Everyone has their own journey. It might be difficult, but I'm just gonna let it roll, see how it goes, and yeah. Thank you for listening and watching, and hopefully I'll try to get another video out this week, and maybe just do like 2 videos a week or something to like just get some stuff rolling. So stay tuned, and I'll see you sometime later this week.